Welcome to Fuck That Formula. You know what it is. So, this week's episode, guys, we're going to talk about this. Not because I am, how can I say it? I'm not against beauty store products, but the way y'all be moving is really ought to be studied, okay? So, this is Beauty Store Supply got y'all in a chokehold. Okay, this is for my clients. I will touch on a little bit for stylists, but these are mainly for like clients out there. All right, so I'm going to talk about the dirty chair confession, and then we'll get into my opinion on why this goddamn beauty store products got y'all in a chokehold. I got a whole opinion about it. Okay, so just. It affects me. I'm a little sensitive. So, this is the dirty chair confession. I'm not going to lie, I've been cheating on my hairstylist. Not with another stylist, but with the beauty store supply. Every time she tells me to use professional products, I nod my head like, yeah, girl, of course. The whole time I'm at the beauty supply store grabbing that $6.99 shampoo and conditioner combo, thinking I'm doing some shit. And listen, it makes my hair feel good for like 2 days. Then suddenly my hair is dry, ends crunchy, scalp confused. And I'm texting her like, hey, I think my hair needs a treatment. And she keeps asking me, what am I using? So I lie and just be like, oh, just some oil and water. Just trying to keep it simple. Y'all, FYI, we know y'all lying. Oil and water don't make your hair crunchy, but I digress. So she picked up, it says, why she picked up that bottle from my bag. She ain't even said nothing at first, just held it up and looked at me and said, so now we lying? And that's when I knew I was about to pay for my sins and that deep conditioning treatment. So, beauty store supply. So, there are certain things that I have to get from the beauty store supply because I don't find them anywhere. And I also understand there's certain things you guys need to purchase from the beauty supply store. I get it. I get everybody's on a budget. I get everybody can't afford to just be out here just, buying professional products. I get it. By all means. My issue is that for clients, you want to have the same, we always talk about how to manage your hair in between appointments. And you always talk about being able to maintain your hair to where it looks at least like salon quality. You may not be able to do what your stylist does, but you at least want your hair to feel like salon-like quality. So my question to you is, if that's what you're looking for, number one, why do you keep buying cheap shit? Number two, why don't you just buy the products from your stylist? Majority of stylists out here sell retail. Now, like for me, I sell retail. I don't sell retail in my actual suite. And I don't be anymore because what I've learned was a lot of my clients weren't picking the stuff up off my shelf. And I don't like all that items. That's just money sitting on my shelf for me. So when the pandemic happened, I had all these products and I was just like, okay. So so now I sell mine online. I'm affiliate of a brand, and I just use my link and I sell products that way. That way my clients can order when they want to order, how they want to order, and get it shipped to wherever they want it. That works for me. So I don't do that here anymore. And that's mainly the reason, because of having to pick it up. It's just a lot. So, but my issue is with clients is that I don't understand how you guys will go out to any beauty supply store, even a regular store. And I'm not going to shit on these celebrity products. I'm not going to shit on them. But what I will say is you guys will run out and rush and buy all of these celebrity brand products, right? celebrity brand products that haven't been backed by any professionals or not, not a lot of professionals. Again, I'm not saying the products are bad, but what I'm saying is you guys will go out and spend professional price for these celebrity products, but you won't purchase from your stylist. That's who's doing your fucking hair. That's who you want your hair. And she's growing your hair. He or she is growing your hair. That's what you should be purchasing, is what they're using on your hair. I'm not understanding what's the disconnect? You prefer to go to a big box store, purchase a celebrity's product versus supporting most of the products that we're using are like big main products, but you won't support your stylist and just purchase their product. I know stylists who have their own product line that they use on your hair all the time, and you guys don't purchase. Like, you won't buy that product, and that's the product like they're using on you all the time. Make that make sense. You get what I'm saying? Then what I noticed that you guys will purchase all these beauty supply products that don't work on your hair, but either that's what your mama and them used to use, or that's just what you used to. And so you purchase that shit. Then your hair is breaking off or drying out, but you're blaming it on your stylist. Cause she put that relaxer on, and girl, she put that cologne. I think she left that product on too long. Girl, she using it. Y'all don't even want to take accountability for y'all role in while your hair is doing what it's doing. I just have a big problem with beauty supply products. Now, there are a couple of things that I have to get from the beauty supply store. One thing I don't have to, it's just easy and I get it, which is like an edge control. So, and then I get my yellow out for like my grays when I'm doing relaxers. Cause I can't, that's not a product that professionally that does the same thing. So I have to get that. I don't necessarily have a problem with styling products from the beauty supply store. I don't necessarily have a problem with that. Only time I have a problem with it is if it's drying the hair out, making your hair brittle, breaking your hair off. That's when I have a problem with that. But styling, not necessarily, only because styling is temporary. The issue I have is that no one wants to spend money or buy quality shampoo, conditioners, leave-in conditioners, and treatments. That's the problem that I have. You can use whatever styling product you want. Normally, you're going to get that's going to be shampooed out in like a day or two. Well, should be shampooed out within that week, but or whatever. My issue is mainly the conditioners and stuff, and purchasing color, that kind of stuff. Like, y'all be doing the most. So let's just run it down. So I'm not jumping everywhere with you guys. First thing with shampoo and conditioners. So with shampoo and conditioners, first of all, we're going to take it a step back. Beauty supply in general. Y'all don't know whether that shit is really that product or not in the beauty supply. Let's just keep it a buck. You don't know what the product is that's in that package. You don't know what it's made out of. You're thinking you're buying Nairobi or Influence or Design Essential or whatever brand that y'all are using. That may not even be that brand. They may use the labeling, but and it has been a known thing from back in the day. I'm not really sure. Maybe it's just a new generation not realizing, but they replace a lot of the products inside those major labels. They replace a lot of those with cheaper versions of something else. So when you're thinking you're getting, let's say, Design Essential product, which is a good product, you may be getting some cheaply made product that's being in there. Yeah, they tape it up and whatever, but we don't know really what's in there. Okay. That's one thing. Cause I remember back in the day, people used to buy relaxers out of the beauty supply store, and you wonder why your shit breaking off. That relaxer probably old as hell, or it ain't even that what they said that's on that package. So y'all gotta keep this kind of stuff in mind, cause A lot of times they be scamming y'all. Now, I do get my lashes and shit like that from the beauty supply store because, I mean, 99-cent lashes. Bet. I do get some lip liners. Bet. But overall, like, you guys really need to be careful of what you're buying at the beauty supply store. Okay? Now, let's talk about shampoos and conditioners. A lot of their shampoos and conditioners, they're not formulated the same as professional shampoo and conditioners. They have metals in them. They have all kinds of other stuff in them. They may say paraben and gluten-free and all sorts of stuff, but a lot of times they're not. And when you purchase them, so say you purchase a shampoo conditioner there and it doesn't do what you thought it was going to do. Who are you going to sue? Because most of the time, that company, whoever the brand of that product is, will probably be like, well, we don't sell to them anyway, so I'm not even sure how they got the product. The same thing is like, it gets a little eerie of buying things like on Amazon and stuff like that or online. You don't really know what you're getting. So you just got to be very careful. When it comes to the quality of the product, y'all, I know $6 shampoo conditioner combo sounds like a really good idea, but it ain't doing nothing for your hair. And I'm going to use a prime example. I've had a client and we had been using good products on her hair. And over time, like every time she would come in, like she would leave and her hair would be nice and smooth and soft. And, you know, we're trying to get it to grow. But when she come back, it was always crunchy. And this was in like a 2-week span. So it's not like we're talking months. It was always hard and crunchy and breaking off. It just didn't. I'm trying. So this went on for a couple of appointments. And I was like, what the, and this how, she's my girl. What the fuck are you putting in your hair? Like, what the fuck are you doing? Because when you come in here, your hair doesn't look like that. I mean, your hair doesn't, when you leave out here, your hair doesn't feel like that. So why in the fuck do you come back and your hair looks like that? Come to find out, she had been using some stuff, some shampoo and conditioner. And I've heard of the brand before. It wasn't a professional brand. But it was some, you know, shampoo conditioner that we all have toyed with in the past. And I was like, okay, let's change product. We literally threw all that shit away and she purchased the products that I carry. We had no more problems after that. But shortly after that, we started seeing these headlines of this particular product causes hair loss and dry and brittle and blah, blah, blah. Like, a lot of times y'all think y'all are doing something good and you're not. So if you don't know what to buy, ask your stylist. Now, if your stylist uses that particular product and you went out and it's a cheaper product and you went and bought that product because that's what works on your hair, cool. But consult with your stylist first before you just be out purchasing the bullshit. Then another problem I also have is that you motherfuckers will go out and purchase stuff on TikTok from a company you've never heard of. Somebody just made this up in their garage and y'all will swear to that product, but you won't purchase a product from your stylist. Makes no sense to me. Just makes no sense. It blows me. And the reason why it blows me, because, you know what, I'm not even going to say that because it's going to create a whole nother thing. No, I'm going to go ahead and say it. Y'all are the same people that did not want to take, for whatever your reason, a vaccine. But you'll put whatever in your head. You'll do your shots, your weight loss shots that we don't know what they compounded with. You'll try products on TikTok. You'll do that. Like, people are really selective in what they want to do. And that's just something that I have learned and has been made very clear to me in this industry. But I haven't understood. You know, it just makes no sense to me. Now, if that's what you like, if that's the beauty supply products that you like, rock it. But don't blame the damage to your hair, or don't blame the condition on your hair on your stylist, because that's not your stylist doing. That is That is 100% you doing. I don't understand. And if you don't have a stylist, but you're needing products, there are so many stylists. Like for me, you can purchase through me whether you're my client or not. You can still purchase product. I will provide the link for anybody. Because if that keeps you keeping your hair, and at least using quality products and keeping your hair integrity, then I'm cool with that. Also, y'all can also remember, this industry is really not for this industry. We now we do it in this industry, but this industry ain't really for us. So a lot of some of these beauty supply products that y'all are using, or just grocery store products, they're not designed necessarily for us. They're designed for hair, but not necessarily for our hair. So you also have to take that in consideration when you're talking about like shampoos and conditioners and stuff, because a lot of stuff is just not moisturizing for our hair. And so you're wondering why this product is, she can use this product, but you can't use this product, because it's not meant, that's not for you. I only use products that are for us, because I like those products on our hair. I'm not against other product lines. I'm just using what works on our hair. Now, there's other companies that I've worked with in the past that the products work well on our hair. They're very hydrating and moisturizing or whatever, but it's only a few things of the product line that I can use that work for our hair. Whereas in the Black-owned companies that I use, pretty much everything in their line is going to work on one of my clients' heads. One of them. If it's not all of them, it's going to work on at least one of them. So, all I'm saying is, I don't know what the fascination is with beauty store products, and I don't know why you lie about using the beauty store products. I mean, I go get earrings from the beauty supply. Like, I rock with the beauty supply, y'all. I'm not against beauty supply. But what I am against is that you are purchasing your hair care products, that you guys are so in love with your hair so much, but you won't take the time out to actually purchase quality products for your hair. That's what I have a problem with. The same way you will go out and purchase all of these top brand makeup for your face and skincare regimen or whatever, do the same thing for your hair. That's all I'm saying. And what y'all will actually realize is that our professional shampoos, conditioners are more concentrated than what you get in the store. So even though you may pay, so instead of buying a $6 shampoo, it may cost you $20, but that $20 shampoo, one, is more concentrated, one, it has more quality ingredients in it, and two, you're familiar with it because it's already on your hair, but three, it'll last you longer because you're not having to do globs of, most of our shampoo conditioners, y'all are only needing somewhere between a dime to a nickel size. Depends on if you have that, how much hair you have. You might have to go to like a quarter or half a dollar, just depending on how much hair you have. But technically, you can use a very small amount of our shampoos and conditioners, and it'll get the job done. But it'll last you for a long time. Versus that $6 bottle of shampoo may last you, depending on your shampoo, it may last you 2 months. But the quality shampoo may last you 3 to 4 months. You're not having to use that much of it, but it is more concentrated. So there is a difference in the beauty store products versus products that sell to consumers. Also, be very aware. A lot of some of the products, if you notice some of your stylists use products that you cannot purchase at the store, this is why. I particularly like to use brands that you can't just purchase at the store. I have done that probably my entire career. I have used a product line that can only be sold to professionals. If you can buy it out of the store, then I don't use it. And it's not because I want to gatekeep, because my clients will tell you, I will tell them everything I'm using and how to purchase it. So it's not that I'm gatekeeping. It's once they start selling it to the public, something that I notice, the quality of the product goes down. So I just don't mess with that. But yeah. But I really do have a beef with clients that will not support their stylists in purchasing products, but you will go out and buy a celebrity product. You will try, if it's a new product and it's advertised on Facebook and Instagram and TikTok, you guys will be like, oh, did you buy that? I'm gonna go try that. So when y'all ask me, have I tried certain products? And I'm like, nah, I heard about it, but I haven't bought it. Y'all know I don't do the trends. So I'm definitely not going to be in on the trend of what, what's happening or whatever. So you'll never see me doing that. So if I offended you, I'm so sorry. I'm sorry that you were offended, not by what I said. Did I make sure I got that clear? Okay. So I'm going to read you guys the Fuck That Formula of the week. And hopefully, you guys can understand where I'm coming from. And I have so many other feelings about it. I don't want to just rant for you guys, but yeah. Stop playing in your stylist's face with $5 shampoos and $200 expectations. If you want luxury results, you got to use luxury maintenance. Fuck That Formula says cheap now, fix it later. You guys continue. And so back to my clients, and I'm going to say this with this. Because she was using products that kept drying her hair and damaging, we were doing more treatments. We were doing more haircuts. It was costing her more. That $6 shampoo conditioner she had purchased was costing her more in salon visits. That's what was happening. So when y'all are going to your stylist and you like, oh, she just scissor happy. She just always want to cut my hair off. You're actually the one making me more money. You will not do what you're supposed to do on your end as far as using quality product, wrapping your hair up, tying it up, putting it in a bun, a pineapple or whatever, heatless curls, whatever it is, using heat protectant. You won't do any of these things to protect your hair and your ends. And then you're upset when your stylist is charging you money to keep it cut and you wonder why you can't retain length. You're paying for it. So you paid $6 for that shampoo thinking you did something, but now you've had to pay for multiple haircuts. You're having to pay for multiple visits to the salon, additional treatments, and you're losing length. Tell me where you're winning at. Because I'm winning. As a stylist, I'm winning. Why I'm winning? Because I'm charging you for this haircut. I'm charging you for the service. I'm charging you. I'm winning. You're not. So if you want to be on the winning end and where we all can win, then take care of your hair at home. Purchase products that you know are quality products. So if that means you have to spend an additional $5 or $10, or say you have to tell your stylist, hey, I can't tip you this appointment because I really want to purchase some products, I promise you she'll understand. He'll understand. But do yourself a favor and treat your hair right. You guys, you want highlights, you want color, you want all these extravagant luxury, high maintenance services and high maintenance luxury results. You cannot have highlights and color and think you about to use some cheaper Head and Shoulders on that shit and that shit gonna stay looking the same. Not to down Head and Shoulders. They serve a purpose somewhere in the market. But you got highlights, boo. You got a relaxer. You got all these things going, chemical services going on with your hair. And you want to back that up with some cheap ass oil and a cheap ass shampoo and conditioner. Make that make sense? And y'all know I'm cheap. I'm a thrift store queen. I'll do it all. But there's a line. And what I don't even have hair, y'all, and I use a product that I use in the salon. I don't even have hair. My mother uses this product. My father, my son, my husband, me, my mom, and my husband don't even have hair. And use this shampoo that I use at work. So all I'm saying is you got to figure out if you want to keep paying for these services, you want to keep paying and get, even if you want these services, because some of y'all, I won't even allow to receive these services because I know your at-home maintenance routine is shitty. So if you want to not piss your stylist off and you don't want to cheat on your stylist, or if you want to just see a real result with your hair, you also got to contribute to the process. Y'all want to trust the process, you got to contribute. This is a team effort. Okay? You and your stylist go together like this. Y'all go together real bad, okay? So take care of your hair. If you don't know what to purchase, talk to your stylist. And support your stylist. Some of these stylists have great private brands that they are using on your hair right now, and you love it and you won't buy it. And you should. Okay? Anyways, that's enough of that. If you got something to say, or if you have questions and want to know about what products I'm using or what products that you can purchase or whatever, please hit me up at talk@fthatformula.com. You can also reach me on all the social media platforms. If you need suggestion on how to maintain your hair at home, you can purchase my ebook. It's called Keep It Simple. Keep It Cute. Lord help, keep it cute and simple though. Keep It Cute, the at-home hair care guide. And it's to guide you on how to maintain your hair in between your appointments. But guys, let's do better when it comes to maintenance on our hair. Okay? Don't let these beauty supply keep you in a chokehold. Now, if you see me at the beauty supply, more than likely I'm buying some eyeliner, some lip liner, some lashes, or my yellow out, or some rollers or a comb or some shit like that. That's kind of stuff I buy. But if you have questions, hit me up, guys. Until next time, peace out.